Hey, welcome to part 2. This is...
Sirs, I'm receiving a video feed from Rebalance.
Finally. Transmit it.
Hey, watch yourself. Move, lake markings. Hang on, look out!
Lieutenant, can you get that back?
I can't, Major. There's nothing to get back.
I see. Any sign of the rest of Alpha Lance?
No, sir.
Captain, get back to the Icarus. For now, it's just you and that scout mech, but this operation continues. Like I said, Dragoons improvise.
Note for those of you that are playing this, by the way.
We need to move on with the campaign on our own
the
for now.
white button.
Our first priority is to cripple the defensive capabilities of the enemy.
What hides and
We're going to
shows
start by attacking their communications infrastructure.
when it kind of helps.
Foster, brief him.
Sir, just as a note, I've configured a version of the Cougar I'm calling the Puma. It may help against infantry. Be on your guard, there's a large enemy force in the area. You'll need to destroy the enemy forces and some specified targets. A fourth base houses the comm tower complex on a ridge. Simple. Blow it.
Right. Simple.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the Puma here. I might actually come back and show all of the...
Sir, seems like you'll be facing combined arms of tanks and standard infantry. Again, should be simple. I still can't believe they're trying to stop you with infantry.
Yeah, you know what, I'm actually going to do that, at least for these earlier missions, because the missions in this game are short enough that I can just go through and play through them kind of in a snap, and then just come back to the different mech and show how it's different. Anyway, Puma. Pretty much same as the Cougar, in that it's just stat changes. There's no actual changes in any of the default mechs.
Infantry, tanks, and turrets. Let them have it.
Lieutenant Foster, I want you to monitor their communications. No surprises, and try to figure out who these guys are.
But it has the same stat changes that all of the mechs have. In that, I think... Now, I'm trying to remember if PPCs are actually faster, if that's just me remembering the previous update. But the machine guns are definitely better. They're more accurate at a longer range, and they fire faster at level 1. And the crossbow missiles have been nerfed and unnerfed a couple of times, so they're...
I'm reading power armor coming over the hill.
The Puma is my favorite mech in the single player of this game, and I'm really glad that you can actually use it in multiplayer. Like, really, it actually has a use now. It's not going to go one-on-one with an Atlas, but it is much, much better than it was. Back in vanilla, saying it's like that's the past tense, like it's 100 years ago. In vanilla, this mech is... It's good for light. It's definitely better than something like Cougar, but it's underappreciated. Classic UU German. Because that's fun. I always like to blow up those gas tanks. And the gas tanks that are in the area here. So gated as well.
Sirs? Captain, you're facing another base. Standard defenders. So far, I'm reading nothing interesting on the comnet.
It's interesting playing through this because it's, if I was actually really playing through this, I could just jump across there at the end of the time. But this is, I'm gonna try and, as much as I can, like, let you hear the voices, the cutscenes, and stuff like that. But just so you can get the whole MechAssault experience with those who played.
Sir, I'm reading heavy comm chatter from this base. Expect heavier resistance.
Come on, it's 20 years old.
Sir, I'm reading a battle mech. Light. Looks like an Owens.
Careful, Sport.
Which is funny because
this won't be like fighting tanks and infantry.
Just last video I was talking about the Ragnarok here. But whatever.
Sir, the communication tower complex is on the ridge behind the base. Take it down along with the defenders and we can be on our way.
really like the aesthetic of this level. By the way, if you want to hear some interesting commentary and stuff on this game and these levels, Big Talk and I did a stream a little bit ago, doing some theory crafting of what these levels would be like as multiplayer, how they would flow. I really enjoyed that. Go check that out. Plug Big here, but yeah.
Good job, Captain.
Sirs, before the array went offline, I got some intel. Seems like the planet is run by some sect of the Word of Blake.
Word of Blake? That explains the fanatics. Okay, we can't worry about it. We have a lot of Dragoons depending on us, no matter who we're fighting.
Now let me come back and play this mission. We were assuming the mission actually ends. Sometimes it glitches out here. The mission just won't end. Okay, there we go.
Foster's been receiving communications group actively fighting the Word of Blake. We've not heard from Alpha.
That'll be next mission. Let me go back.
We need to move on with the campaign. On our
Sir, seems like you'll be facing combined arms of tanks and standard infantry. Again, should be simple. I still can't believe they're trying to stop you with infantry. Sir, this is the first of the enemy bases. Infantry, tanks, and turrets. Let them have it.
Lieutenant Foster, I want you to monitor their communications. No surprises. And try to figure out who these guys
Having
are.
AMS on Cougar is still... It's unnatural. It's okay, not in a bad way, but it's hard to get used to having that capability on Cougar. I need to remember to use it.
I'm reading power armor coming over the hill.
I'm thinking, should I actually turn this into a full series of like every mech on every mission? Because I've done it before. I can do worst day sense with Cougar and beat Dragon. Probably especially with the Puff Cougar. But I'm wondering if it would be worth it. And maybe I can do just a couple of things. I'm not sure. I'll kind of go away from my style of this being a simple or a fast simple playthrough. Just get not that whatever. It's my original goal, but hey, I have some fun. I have a day off where all my school is done. Might as well make some use of it.
Sirs? Captain, you're facing another base. Standard defenders. So far, I'm reading nothing interesting on the comnet.
We shouldn't have jumped in here. It's already open.
Heavy comm chatter from this base. Sir, I'm reading expect heavier resistance. Sir,
And yeah,
I'm
there's a
reading
lot of...
mech. Light. Looks like an Owens.
Careful, Sport. This won't be like fighting tanks and infantry.
Yeah, there's a lot of errors like that. A lot of weird frame, a lot of weird that's a weird quotes getting cut off like that. That's entirely the fault of CXPX. It's just because CXPX. People may ask why I don't emu. I talked about this in my Evacs video, but I can't feel natural with a controller in this game. I want to use my mouse and keyboard. And it's also a lot easier for me because I don't have to drag the console and blah, blah, blah. So, of course, it can get really annoying with all the
Sir,
crashes.
the communication tower complex is on the ridge behind the base. Take it down along with the defenders and we can be on our way.
With the convenience and the use of a keyboard and stuff, it's just enough to to persuade me to continue using this instead of buying the commodities. Using them viewers even.
Good job, Captain.
Sirs, before the array went offline, I got some intel. Seems like the planet is run by some sect of the Word of Blake.
Word of Blake? That explains the fanatics. Okay, we can't worry about it. We have a lot of Dragoons depending on us, no matter who we're fighting.
Right, there's part 2. You know, I was going to let you live.